Okay, here we are again. The first segment of the show, we talked about the evolution of country music, how it was viewed in the 20s as hillbilly music, illegitimate music, and Jimmy Rogers, the blue yodeler, put it on the map, and Hank Williams Sr. took it to the masses with his pop sound and country. We're going to do one style of Hank that made him very popular. It's called a falsetto. That's a half yodel. And he wrote this song. Tell a little history behind the song. After one of his many fights with his wife, he was out fishing, and a stranger saw him and could tell that he wasn't paying much attention to fishing. So he said, "Hey, buddy, did you come here to catch him or watch him swim by?" And Hank wrote this song called Long Gone Lonesome Blues. I went down to the river to watch the fish swim by, but I got to the river so lonesome I wanted to die, oh Lord. And then I jumped in the river, but the doggone river was dry. She's long gone and I am lonesome blue. I had me a woman, she wouldn't be true. She made me for my money and she made me blue. A man needs a woman that he can lean on, but my leaning post is done left and gone. She's long gone and I am lonesome blue. I'm gonna find me a river, one that's cold as ice. And when I find me that river, Lord, I'm gonna pay the price, oh Lord. I'm going down in it 3 times, but Lord, I'm only coming up twice. She's long gone and I am lonesome blues. That's old Hank Williams, Lovesick Blues, boy. Johnny Cash really added a new chapter to country music, 1969 to 71. His TV show brought together all types of people from different genre. James Taylor, Louis Armstrong, Chris Christopherson, Merle Haggard. And Johnny did a song that was very famous called Folsom Prison Blues. I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, but I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Fresno just to watch him die. Kinda changed that a bit. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. But I know I had it coming, I know I can't be free. But those people keep moving, and that's what tortures me. Well, if they freed me from this prison and that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move it on a little further down the line, far from Folsom Prison. That's where I want to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Suey! There's some people in Bakersfield, a couple of guys, Merle Haggard and Buck Owens. They added another chapter to country music back in the late 60s and middle 70s. And they didn't have to go to Nashville. They just kept that Bakersfield sound out here and became very popular in Hall of Fame, entered the Hall of Fame. But I'm going to do a couple of Merle Haggard songs. One that put him on the map is called Okie from Muskogee. I like to tell the stories behind these songs, but this was at a time in the country when the country was divided. The hippies were burning the draft cards and the flags, and you have the silent majority people. And Merle was doing a concert in Oklahoma, and they went through Muskogee, and one of the band members said, "Hey Merle, I bet they don't smoke marijuana in Muskogee." And he wrote this song. It wasn't meant to be released, but the public reacted so well to it, it jump-started his career. Here we go, Okie from Muskogee. We don't smoke marijuana in Muskogee, but we don't take our trips on LSD. we don't burn our draft cards down on Main Street. 'Cause we like a living right and being free. But we don't make a party out of loving. But we like holding hands and pitching woo. But we don't let our hair grow long and shaggy like the hippies out in San Francisco do. And I'm proud to be an Okie from Muskogee, a place where even squares can have a ball. But we still wave Old Glory down at the courthouse, and white lightning's still the biggest thrill of all. Leather boots are still in style for manly footwear. Beads and Roman sandals won't be seen. Football's still the roughest thing on campus, and the kids here still respect the college dean. And I'm proud to be an Okie from Muskogee, a place where even squares can have a ball. But we still wave Old Glory down at the courthouse, by golly, and white lightning's still the biggest thrill of all. But we still wave Old Glory down at the courthouse in Muskogee, Oklahoma, USA.